movie tree.
Howdy, branches, and welcome to another episode of the Movie Tree Podcast, where we jump into the 90s again.
We do a banger again.
The branching tree is very 90s heavy.
Yeah, it's
heavy
leading to one side.
We really need to get into something else, but we're doing the 1996 hit Jerry Maguire.
Yes.
Starring, well, you tell us who it stars.
Thomas and Cruise.
Timothy Cruz, and our very own Renee Zellweger.
Yeah, fan of the show. Yep.
A long-time listener.
Yes.
No-time caller.
Unfortunately.
We'll let you know
she
what
won't
she
answer.
calls. What'd you think?
It's not about what I think.
It's about what you feel.
It's about me showing you the money. So we got here by climbing the Bonnie Hunt branch. She played Sarah in Jumanji. She plays Laurel in Jerry Maguire.
So this was next year, yeah? Like this was the year
next
after.
year after, yeah. Storyline. When a sports agent has a moral epiphany and is fired for expressing it, he decides to put his new philosophy to the test as an independent agent with the only athlete who stays with him and his former colleague.
That's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah. When did you first watch?
I would say this was on TV.
Yeah.
I feel like it was TV. I don't think I purchased this one till much later. I think this was on Blu-ray as well. That's how much later.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think this was it was either TV like you or as a home video release. On the back of, we would have heard the hype about You Complete Me and You Have Me at Hello, Show Me the Money, all that sort of stuff. The hype of that would have carried this through to my ears.
Yeah.
IMDb 7.3, solid, just under 300,000 ratings. Rotten Tomatoes 85%, critics 79%, audience.
Okay. Yeah, right.
On a budget of 50 mil, made 273 mil.
That's big money.
8th at the box office. Top 7 were Independence Day, Twister, and Tom Cruise having a good year, Mission Impossible, The Rock, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Ransom, and The Nutty Professor was 7th.
Bloody ow. Yeah. 96 has always been a
big year.
I think 4, 5, and 6, yeah? Like they're the...
And 9.
And 9.
And 7.
Oh, you mean for us? Or I mean
for everyone.
Like for everyone,
Yeah.
90.
All right, released on December 6th, 1996. Buckle up, boy.
Yeah, I heard 90 of them.
This is our 8th movie.
Oh.
1996.
What do we got?
When they don't come home, their families are told fairy tales about what happened to them and denied compensation. Well, I have choked on these lies my entire career. Well, here and now, the lies stop.
I mean, can you play it again?
Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? Oh, you want me to play it again?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you don't know it.
I know exactly
I know,
what
you
it
just want
is.
to hear it again.
When they don't come home,
Goddamn General Hubble.
Ed Harris,
their
man.
families are told fairy tales about what happened to them and denied compensation.
The score.
Well, I have choked on these lies my entire career. Well, here and now, the lies stop.
I would follow that man into goddamn
anything.
hell.
Yes.
Hell and heaven.
Yes.
Take down God. I'd have no issues, man, if General Hubble did ask me to do that.
True.
That's the Rock.
You ready?
Yeah.
As the good Reverend would say, why we're on this particular mission, we'll never know. But I do know here today that the Black Knights will emerge victorious once again.
Amen, man.
Amen, Reverend.
Yes, the All-Star Harry Connick Jr. in Independence Day. That was good.
It's very hard, Independence Day, getting a line that you wouldn't know.
Or just Will Smith yelling.
Oh! All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Anytime your kid leaves this house to go to school, go play, see a friend, to buy a fucking comic book, you're gonna have to ask yourself, is today Jimmy Shaker Day?
Hey, Jimmy Shaker!
Hey, Jimmy Shaker!
I mean, another film you'd be hard pressed to find a line that's just not noticeable. So Gary Sinise in Ransom.
Yep. You ready?
One more time.
All right.
$10 million in negotiable U.S. Treasury certificates and bearer form coupons attached. And one more thing. Your personal assurance that Job will be at the exchange.
Mission Impossible?
Good job.
That was an unknowable line. I only knew that because it was Tom Cruise.
Yeah. All right, next.
Yep.
I will not be the figure of ridicule. I want respect, and I want it now. Oh.
Still don't see how you glued your hat on, Harry. I mean, I know you say you didn't, but obviously you did.
I did not glue my hat to my head. The hat shrunk, the fibers fused to my hair.
If Rhea Perlman didn't rock up there, that may have been
Struggled.
difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matilda.
I need every aluminum can you can find.
And that would make it a
We need cutters and duct tape. Paint belts, so I want to get the last Dorothy on the back of my truck, and I want to get them both on there right now.
these beasts can do. We don't know the direction all
Good God.
Twister.
Next one, last one.
How about it? You believe any of that crap that got said back there?
All right. No. Guy was a lunatic. We gotta talk to someone else.
Huh?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I hope not, because I'm thinking how much my balls hurt.
How long kiss goodnight.
Very good.
Wowee. Some of them are hard if you leave the one voice in there like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, who is that? And then obviously Samuel L. Jackson. My balls hurt.
It could be any Sam Jackson movie. Runtime of 2 hours and 19 minutes, produced by TriStar Pictures. Awards. Cuba Gooding Jr., of course, won the Best Supporting Actor Oscar,
Yeah.
getting the nod over William H. Macy for Fargo, Armin Mueller-Stahl for Shine, Edward Norton for Primal Fear, and James Woods for Ghosts of Mississippi.
Damn.
That's some pretty good fucking company.
That's some beating. Did he get nominated or win?
He won.
That's some winning. Yeah.
Was also nommed. The movie was also nommed for Best Film Editing, lost to The English Patient. Best Writing, lost to Fargo. Cruise was nominated for Best Actor, lost to Jeffrey Rush for Shine. And it was nominated for Best Picture, lost to The English Patient. Cruise did win the Golden Globe for Best Actor, though.
This is his only Best Actor, isn't it?
No, he's been
Nomination?
nominated 4 times.
4 times.
Yep.
Damn. Oh, 4th of July, isn't that as well? Yeah.
Yep, 4th of July, Vanilla Sky, this, and something else. Makes sense. So there would be something else.
Yeah, there would be.
Directed by the inimitable Cameron Crowe. This is our first Cameron Crowe joint, but he's also done Singles, Almost Famous, Vanilla Sky, Elizabethtown, We Bought a Zoo, and Aloha. He also wrote this movie as well.
Yeah, I know. He fucking hit it out of the park.
He has won an Oscar for Best Writing on Almost Famous as well.
Ah, that's a banger too.
Isn't it? To the cast, Timothy Cruz, 34. Cuban Gooding Jr., 28. Renee Zellweger, friend of the show, long-time listener, no-time caller, 27. Kelly Preston, and we'll pour one out.
We will.
Y'all for real though? This right here? Yeah. This goes out to all our fallen homies, yo.
Died in 2020 after a 2-year battle with breast cancer.
Yeah, her and Travolta had a great relationship, I think.
Absolutely.
Few kids, and
I
think
my favourite memory of those two as a couple is how good of friends they were with Rove McManus.
yeah, like they were always on the plane.
Always on the plane and talking to him and stuff.
Wow, what a throwback that was.
Yeah, I know.
Say hello to your mother for
Shouts
me.
to Rove.
Yeah.
Jerry O'Connell, 22. Jay Moore, 26. Bonnie Hunt, 35. Regina King, 25. Last week's Getting the Smoke Wagon, we both, after a little bit of chat, said 5s. On the back of that, can I have your thoughts on score, please?
Yep. Had high hopes for this film, as you know, and it didn't let me down. The sports side of the film has stagnated since my last watch as a 20-something, but the more mature me has found extreme elevation in the relationships and all-round direction of this film. Heart-swelling speeches into tear-invoking sentiments. There is not much about this film that isn't memorable. I can fully admit that I have never appreciated Renee Zellweger enough and will now do my utmost best to do so from now on. She kills it in this. Cameron Crowe put together an absolute classic. Story, performance, and execution all nailed. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. That's good. I like that.
It was, the things I remember about this film on the sports side, they just sort of dipped a bit for me.
But I like that they, while it's set in the sports world, they don't make that the number one focus.
No. They pivot real quick.
They do. For me, look, I'll be honest. I know I said 5 last week, but I was sitting there watching this movie and thinking to myself, this is great, but is this really a 5? Ooh. I mean, everything was in place. Quality cast, putting on quality performances from a quality script, being directed by a quality director. All the pieces were in place, but something for me was missing. And then something happened. Jerry took Dorothy on a date, and this movie found its heart. A big, beautiful beating heart. And even if I hadn't gotten to the 5 by the home stretch, the whole Rod touchdown, man hug, lounge room makeup scene pulls us all the way home.
It really does.
It's a beautiful movie. It's a beautiful telling of a relationship against a strange backdrop.
Yeah.
Really, for a romantic movie. It's a 5 out of 5 for me.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's when Bruce Springsteen plays that first string. You're like, holy shit, this is a 5.
Oh my God. The fuck was that thing? So that puts it 21st.
Yeah.
Just below Superman, just above Big.
It's great company.
Yeah, it is. Great company.
Yeah.
Best on ground place there.
There's so many here. Like I said, I loved Renee Zellweger's performance, but Cuba Gooding Jr., man, the heart he shows as Rod Tidwell, that he sticks with Jerry no matter what. That is the beating heart. Like, there is the love story, but there's the friendship story as well, and I'd love it. I couldn't have done better. You?
I was never quite sure that Cuba deserved the Oscar for this, given the company he was in with the nominations, but I can put that silly opinion to bed right now. Watching this movie closer, obviously because we're reviewing it, it's the little nuances to his performance that light the way. His little facial expressions, his little tics, his little comments. His faith in Jerry, even though he's an arrogant prick, is unfathomable. He's not only an Oscar winner for this role, he's now a GPG Best on Ground winner too.
Well done.
So tell him what he's won.
A stubby
holder. Nah, he was brilliant. Worst on ground.
There's nobody.
Yeah,
everyone in this played their part.
Nobody.
Sufficiently.
Yes. Play of the day.
Like you said, mate, the entire date night sequence up until the morning. It is just beautiful. There's something about the camera work, the score. They have Bruce Springsteen playing, but the dialogue is perfect when she's talking to Laurel in the morning and he's overhearing it. And then when he comes out and basically settles their nerves by teasing them, he's like, us in the lower class enjoy the cereal first up, and then kisses her on the forehead to just settle it all down. It was, it's a great moment, and just the whole movie pivots on that. Like, at first, you're right, it doesn't feel like a 5. You're like, all right, we've had some good scenes here where he loses it in the office and stuff like that, but the cameras change, the setting just changes into an iconic romance film, and you're like, when did this happen?
Yeah.
And why?
Yep.
But I don't care why. It happened, and I loved it. What about you? What do you
got? From the moment Rod Tidwell makes that fucking catch to Jerry telling Dorothy she completes him and she telling him to shut up, you had me at hello. It's like, I don't know, it's like a climax, really, when you think about it. You almost need to light a cigarette after this movie is finished because of that that final act is so brilliantly told, and hats off to Cameron Crowe because it's just every mark is hit. Because you can see Rod takes the catch, so we're all concerned. That's fuck me, what a catch. Everyone's concerned. And Regina King on the phone was fucking brilliant. And then afterwards, that hug between the two.
Yeah.
Because and I'll go into it more when it happens, but you can see on Jerry's face the moment he realizes, fuck, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
I want to be with her.
Yeah, and instead just starts running.
It just does the tongue. You can't tell me he didn't run all the way home.
He did the whole thing.
They were in Arizona. He probably ran all the way fucking home. But that was
a stunt that they just didn't show.
That was my play of the day.
Good.
It's a process. You see Jerry breaking down slowly over all of these calls and losing his clients, and then he gets on the phone with Rod. And he's trying to get off the phone with Rod.
Yeah, all the lights.
And he's watching all the lights slowly disappear from his phone, so calls are hanging up.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck me, I've just, okay, what do you want, Rod? What do you want? And then we get...
Show me the money! That's it, brother, but you got to yell that shit! Show me the money! I need to feel you, Jerry! Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money! Show me the money! What you gonna do, Jerry? Show me the money!
Congratulations, you're still my agent.
I'll tell you that whole couch scene was improv.
Yeah.
Like, Cameron Crowe wanted to create a genuine feel between the two and did so by not having written dialogue for that particular scene.
That's really good.
So when Tom Cruise, so the phone call with Rod first, Ray picks up the phone, he's talking to Rod, and Rod's like, I want to talk to my agent. And Ray's like, you talk too much.
Yeah.
And hangs up on him.
Even Rod's energy there.
Yeah.
He's just like, I am the pinnacle. I am what needs to be.
I am the Rod Tidwell.
The Rod Tidwell. He's like, I'm going to hang up now. But I love it. Absolutely love it when he hears Dorothy coming, Ray. And he's like, I hear my mom. I got to go to bed now. Yeah. And Jerry's like, wait. And he's just like, no. I got to go to bed now. I hear my mom.
Otherwise, I'm going to get the strap again.
She's going to beat me down.
She's going to lock me in a cupboard.
She's done it before, Jerry.
Help me, Jerry.
Help me, Jerry.
That catch, I don't know how they shot it. Apparently, they shot it. It took 29 takes and 3 different stuntmen to get this shot right.
Yeah.
But this catch, never mind that this is a movie, this is one of the best touchdown catches in NFL history.
I wonder if it was thrown like that proper one or someone was just sort of close by and just threw it up. They obviously had to get the landing perfect because if he lands too flat, they're sort of just like, oh, he's just landed on his back. But they get it to the point where it looks like he has almost landed on his neck.
Yeah.
And so I can understand. They probably did it like 10 times. No, he landed on his side. We have to get it on his back.
But I wonder how many rehearsals with crash mats were done before they did it on the actual grass because there's no protection there.
Now, play fake. Swenson protected well, lost one to the end zone. Tidwell, touchdown Cardinal. Oh, what a!
Would you watch again?
Yeah, I will. Not soon,
no.
But I will watch.
I think it's a movie you should watch every couple of years. Where did you watch?
Stanley Goodspeed.
I watched this on Stanley Goodspeed as well. You can also watch on Binge and Foxtel or rent it on Apple TV and Amazon.
I am noticing since we got rid of Binge, there's a lot of movies on Binge.
Yeah. You know what I've noticed in recent times? We watch a lot of Stan. For this podcast.
Yeah, Stan puts in in numbers.
Does put in numbers.
Yeah. Trivia?
Let's do some movie trivia.
Body count.
I mean, if you're going to count 3 billion hearts.
Chopped and stabbed.
Yeah. No one dies in this movie.
None at all. Good. Hey, Rod Tidwell, almost.
Yes.
This movie could have taken a dark turn.
God, imagine that.
Marcy and that are out on their own.
Homeless.
TPs.
Looking after him. But everyone hates him.
Hello, Mr. Nice Watch.
So
there was one that I was saying, it looked expensive.
There is a lot of Tag Heuer in this movie.
There's one on Jerry.
Jerry Maguire's watch is a Tag Heuer SEL quartz chronograph. It's an analog and digital watch. Secondhand, you can't get them brand new now. Secondhand's worth anywhere between $900 and $1,500. Rod Tidwell was the Tag Heuer professional 200-meter dive watch, worth around $700 on the secondhand market. And Dorothy wears the Tag Heuer professional quartz ladies watch, which I could not find anywhere, to be honest. If Tag Heuer ever wants to sponsor our show, or me in particular,
Jesus, wouldn't that be?
Please imagine
just
that.
A random
the Movie Cheat Podcast brought to you by Tag Heuer.
And as our sponsor, you get 5 watches of any choice. Pay off my house.
I would accept that. Like, you don't have to pay us. Just give us watches.
We'll put them here on the camera.
Yeah. I'll be sitting there on the camera with my arm up. Just,
what do you think of the
movie?
What do you
think of the movie?
Well, my Tag Heuer thoughts are.
According to the watch, it's time for me to see this.
Name everything. All right, we ready for the Tag Heuer branching? And now the Tag Heuer trivia.
Also... Reebok struck up a product placement deal with TriStar Pictures for $1.5 million, which included the incorporation of a commercial for their products in this movie, which we do see. They were naturally very displeased when this movie was released without the promised commercial, and indeed with Rod Tidwell at one point saying, fuck Reebok.
He literally hates them the whole way. He wants to put the straps to him.
Legal action was threatened, so the commercial was reinstated for the movie's television airings.
Yeah, nice.
But there is one thing I know how to do. Survive. Partner.
Hugh Grant admitted in an interview that the script for the movie was accidentally sent to him instead of Tom Cruise.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. No, not show you the money. Show me the money. Some casting news, and this one I happen across a lot. Jamie Foxx auditioned for the role of Rod Tidwell.
Ooh.
And you can see him telling the story about this on the Graham Norton show.
Yeah.
So you need to look it up because the way he explains the audition with Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise slams him in the audition.
I said, all right, Tom Cruise. I was like, oh, Tom Cruise. So I go to read, but as I'm reading, I'm loud. Show me the money. You know what I mean? Right? That's all I'm saying, brother. Show me the money. Right? And so
I know Tom, it was pretty good. So I thought that was great.
And then, but wait, Tom Cruise reads his line, but it was like this. So I thought he lost his place. Because I couldn't hear him. So I said, we right here. He says, I know, I said the line, I'm waiting on you. I'm like, oh. So now I'm sweating, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I done lost my place, I done went blind the whole night. Anyway, I didn't get the part. And, you know, of course, you know, Cuba Gooding got the part and he won the Oscar. But I had to learn how to bring it down. And then later on, I did Collateral with Tom Cruise and then got nominated for an Oscar.
Same year, you won.
Yeah.
Double nomination.
Yeah.
And then they go again later on.
Jamie Foxx is like, no, 100%, I deserved it. When Cuba Gooding Jr. first read for his part for the studio, he did so with Robin Williams, assuming that Williams was going to be playing the title role of Jerry Maguire. However, Tom Cruise had already been hired and Williams was simply substituting as a favour.
Ah.
Mira Sorvino
why I
and
thought that.
Marissa Tomei auditioned for the part of Dorothy Boyd.
Yeah, both would have killed it.
Jennifer Lopez turned down the role of Dorothy Boyd at the behest of her agent, who felt that the role was not right for her.
She could still play it. I don't think she could have Renee Zellwegered it. But
No. Woody Harrelson was offered the role of Jerry Maguire, and he said to producer James L. Brooks, nobody's going to give a shit about an agent. The parts of Dorothy Boyd and Jerry Maguire were originally written for Winona Ryder and Tom Hanks. Hanks was unable to commit to the project due to his work on That Thing You Do. Ryder was able to commit, but when screen tests were done with Tom Cruise, they looked like brother and sister when standing together. They would too.
Fair enough, yeah. I can see it.
Absolutely. Have you got some branching for me, boy?
I got some branching.
And now it's time for us to branch out and decide what we'll watch next week.
Brought to you by Tag Heuer.
Soon to be brought to you by Tag Heuer. Not yet.
If we say it enough, it might happen.
We'll send a cut to Tag Heuer.
Yep.
Imagine they did. You have 8.
8.
Tom Cruise.
Yep.
Collateral. Tom Cruise. Risky Business.
Ooh.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Blown Away. Callie Preston. Twins. Jerry O'Connell. Stand By Me. Jay Moore. Street Kings. Jay Moore. Go.
Ooh, Go's a good movie.
Yeah. Regina King. Friday. Hell no.
All right. Collateral, Risky Business, Blown Away, Twins, Stand By Me, Street Kings, Go, Friday.
Yep, and I'll warn you, Risky Business, Blown Away, and Go all need to be rented.
That's okay. Yep. I made up my mind as soon as you said it.
Oh.
Because I was thinking about this during the week, and we've put this movie up a few times and not picked it, and I actually really want to rewatch it.
Okay.
So we're going to do Collateral.
Hey, Collateral, come on. Good time.
Really understated Tom Cruise performance, this one.
Yeah, one of my favourite DVDs to own, Collateral was.
Do you sleep with it?
Let's skin it.
Aha.
Go ahead, skin it. Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
So do you sleep with it?
Yes, every night. No, I went and saw this in cinemas, absolutely loved it, and as soon as it came out on DVD, this is one I had to get.
Yeah.
And I got the like gold edition. I'll have to send you a picture of it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. It was so outside Tom Cruise's wheelhouse that I loved it. I want to say 5 again.
Yeah, I know.
Because we're just dropping 5s everywhere.
But it also pumped Jamie Foxx up too.
Yeah, put him in the realms of actually being a good actor and not just like some side piece in a movie.
I think it just, I don't know, did this hit though back in the day? Because I feel like it went under the radar.
Well, that's going to be a good question. I'm going to be interested to see what we got on IMDb and stuff, because I couldn't tell you right now.
But I from memory, and I haven't seen it for a while, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it, was I remember thinking this is a brilliant movie, and it's a brilliant turn from Tom Cruise that nobody expected.
I think it was one of those films as well that once again we come back to James Bourne, Bourne Identity, but he everything in that sort of became real. I think this was one of the first films where they really went in on the sound of a gun, and I remember sitting in the cinemas, and every time Tom Cruise's character shoots the gun, it's like a pile drive, like, and you actually feel it as opposed to,
yeah.
So, well, what is it? 2000, early 2000s?
2004.
2004. So, I honestly think I love the storyline. The storyline's brilliant that he just holds him down. We may be able to pull some holes in it, like, why wouldn't you just run? Why wouldn't you just hide here? Why wouldn't you just do that? But other than that, the face-off and everything, and then when he tries to get out of it, it's a good cat and mouse.
It's a good cat and mouse.
Good cat and mouse. I'll go 5, just because I remember, if I had a list, and there probably is a list somewhere of how many times you've watched a movie, I reckon this probably in the top 20 of amounts, just from how many times I watched it that first time I got it on DVD.
Yep. Yeah, but no, I'm happy. Collateral, did you give it a score? I gave it a 5.
I'll go 5.
Oh, God, yeah, you're right. I don't want to go 5s again, but might just have to.
Like, it's a favourite movie of mine. Like, as soon as we've brought it up a couple of times, they're like, yeah, Collateral's a bomb.
It is. You know, Michael Mann, I mean, you cannot go wrong at all. So
I think it's brilliantly shot.
Yes.
From what I remember, it's absolutely gorgeously shot.
Yep. And it's all lighting. A lot of it's lighting. So
it's nighttime. The whole thing's nighttime, isn't it? Yeah.
So I'm going to say, you know what? Fuck it. 5. It's a 5.
You can go worse with Michael Mann, can't you? Like 4. Why? Because he's too goddamn good.
Too good.
Oh, no, Keys. What's that, Keys? You don't like Michael Mann? Okay.
Wow.
That's a bit. That doesn't use your scores.
No.
Okay, well.
I mean, you play the same fucking song all the time. So.
We just lost the Tag Heuer.
Yeah.
Sponsorship.
Yep.
Thanks.
Good on you, Gay. If you know someone who might like to listen to us and share an episode with them, you can drop us a line by email, as Jason and Tash did, themovietreepod@gmail.com. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Come and climb the movie tree with us again next week. We just go from cruise banger to cruise banger.
I didn't even think about that, did we?
Collateral.
Can we go another Tom Cruise?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
More cruise control. Adios, sports fans. I love her.
Hey, you had me at howdy, Branches.